Hello yogis, welcome to today's practice, which is a 10-minute slow flow to start your morning. If you like using blocks, go ahead and grab them and meet me back on the mat. When you're ready, we'll come into a child's pose. Take your feet together, knees apart. Sit your hips back to your heels and then reach your arms forward. If you'd like, you can take a block between your feet and sit back on your block. You can also use a pillow or a blanket here. And fold forward from here. And once you're settled, start to tune into your breath, starting to take longer, deeper inhales, filling up your torso, letting your belly expand. And exhale, release, draw your navel back towards your spine. Inhale in, and as you exhale, press up to all fours. As you inhale, lift your tailbone up to the ceiling, open up through your collarbones. And exhale, round through your spine. And inhale, moving through cow pose. And exhale, moving through cat. Move as slow as you would like to warm up the spine. And keep moving with your own breath. Finish out the round that you're on and then come back to your tabletop. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, come into your downward facing dog. Bend your knees here and find length in the spine. Shake your head yes, and then no. And take a couple deep breaths here. Start to walk up to the front of your mat and find a forward fold. Once again, bending your knees and maybe grabbing opposite elbows and sway side to side. And release your hands. Inhale up to a flat back. And exhale, fold. Roll up to standing, one vertebrae at a time. Coming up to Tadasana. On your next inhale, take your arms up overhead. Grab your left wrist. Reach up and over to the right for a gentle side body stretch. And release back up. Grab your right wrist. Reach up and over to the left. And back up to center. Swan dive. Take a forward fold. And inhale up to a flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant your palms. Step back to your downward dog. And this time, start to pedal out your feet, letting one heel drop towards the mat. And then the other. Find some stillness. Inhale. Exhale, slowly lower your knees back down to your mat. Take your left foot between your hands. Maybe you take your blocks here on either side of your foot and take a few breaths in your low lunge. And then shift your hips back, walk your blocks back if you have them, and straighten through your left leg and fold forward over your left leg. And walk back to your low lunge, plant your palms, make your way back to your tabletop. And then bring your right foot between your hands, low lunge on the right. And take a few breaths on this side. And then shift your hips back, straighten through your right leg, and fold forward over your right leg. And walking back to your low lunge, plant your palms, make your way back to your tabletop. From here, take a downward facing dog. And then walk up to the top of your mat, forward fold. On your next inhale, lift up to a flat back and release. And roll up to standing. Taking your arms up overhead and exhale, folding right back forward. Inhale up to a flat back and release. Plant your palms, step back to your downward dog. And this time, lift your right leg up to a three-legged dog. Shift forward, knee to nose, and bring your right leg through for a low lunge on the right side, keeping your left knee lowered. Just taking a nice, gentle, low lunge. Maybe inhale your arms up overhead. Release back to frame your foot, plant your palms, and make your way back to your downward dog. And you can also just stay in tabletop for this if you prefer. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up to a three-legged dog, and then bring your left foot through your hands, low lunge on the left. And when you're ready, inhaling your arms up overhead. And release your hands, frame your foot, and make your way back to your downward facing dog. And walking once more up to a forward fold. Inhale up to a flat back and release. And roll up to standing. And once you get to the top, inhale your arms up overhead and exhale your hands down to heart center. Thank you for joining me today for this quick morning practice. If you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe to see other yoga videos from the community. I hope you're feeling ready to start your day and that you have a great rest of your day.